Happy 2021, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Complacency Learning, the show that helps learners change their attitude towards learning for better by helping them make informed career decisions. How do we do that? We get people from different career fields to come and share with us a bit about their experience in creating the life that they truly love, so we can prepare our learners for the careers that lie ahead of them. Ladies and gentlemen, on our first episode, we are joined by a teacher and a tutor. Guys, it's not just a teacher and a tutor. This guy loves making a difference through education. And of course, he's the host and founder of Complacency Learning. I'm talking about myself, Ndivhuwo Tshivhase. And guys, I am here to share with you about my love for education and how I help learners make informed career decisions. Guys, stay tight as I share my experiences with you. Okay, a bit about myself. As most of you know me, my name is Ndivhuwo Tshivhase, and I was born in Gauteng and raised in Limpopo, where I got my primary and high school education, and I matriculated at Marutha Secondary School in 2008. Came here to Gauteng in 2009 as a student at the University of Pretoria, and that is where I obtained my Bachelor of Education degree. And basically, what I do now is I teach and I help learners make informed career decisions through my podcast and the YouTube channel. And also, I run a small company called Complacency Learning, and that is also the same name of the YouTube and the podcast that we run. And basically, I love making a difference through education. I really, really do. And guys, I am gonna stop at nothing until I have touched as many souls as possible. First question is, what do I wish I had known before I began my career as a teacher? Well, as we know that teaching is about making a difference. It's not a matter of just walking into the class and then you teach, the bell rings and then that's it. No, you need to actually get learners engaged in the lessons, right? And you know, in classes, a class can have different types of learners. You can have learners that are well disciplined, and you can have the ones that are kind of hard to discipline. And usually those are the ones that want your attention, and they would do whatever they can to get through to you. Like I have seen a lot of teachers cracking, like they just go outside and then they cry, or they do they breathe, or they, because of the attitude they're getting from the learners. Like learners can give you an attitude that makes you regret being a teacher. So well, if you're a teacher, you need to know that you're all about making a difference, right? And that should something like that happen to you, you need to remain strong and find ways of which you can discipline. As they say, that discipline is a standard that you set, right? So what you can, one of the ways that you can do is to actually take interest in the learners' activities. By doing so, you are winning them over to your side, because then now you are giving them the love that they were not expecting from you. And you will see that the behavior will become better. And but while doing so, you need to actually make them understand there's a borderline in between that doesn't need to be crossed. You know, if they cross that line, then that means that there's gonna be things to be done. And guys, it can be really hard. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. So basically, what I wish I had known is that it's not easy to be a teacher, because learners can try and break you, but it is up to you whether you allow them to break you or not. Right. So that's basically what I wish I had known. Second question is, what was my biggest failures and what did I learn from them? Well, as I have said from the first question, that learning is about making a difference, right? So making that difference, it's not something that you can do alone. You need parental involvement, right? So one of the things that I did that led to my failures was that I did not involve the parents. I did not let the parents know of their children's behavior in class. I did not let the parents know of their performance in terms of their academics, right? So, and for me, that was really the biggest mistake that I've made, because at the end of the day, you need people who can supervise them at home. You need people who can give them talks. You need that support from the parents, because you must remember, you don't know them at home and parents don't know them at school, right? So together you can help, and you can give suggestions. And well, what I've learned is that I all I had to do was to involve parents, and after that, everything started going smoothly. I kid you not, and so that's basically my one of my biggest failures. Okay, what advice can I give to those that would like to pursue their career as a teacher? Right, when you step into the classroom for the first time, learners are going to be looking at you as if they're looking at something scary. Everybody's just going to be so quiet that you can hear the drop of a pen hitting the floor. Right. So that does not mean that they fear you. At that time they know, they checking, they spotting weaknesses. Hey, what can I do? What This is the thing, these are the things that I can do and get away with, and these are the things that I can do and not get away with. Right. So the moment you step into that classroom, I know all you want to do is to smile with them and make them feel welcome. But you need to be so serious that they need to see that no, 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 this is not the person to mess up with, right? You need to give them that image that tells them that, if they do something that's not part of good behavior, then there's gonna be consequences. So they do take their time trying to learn you, and once they do that, it's going to be hard for you to control them. So from the word go, set the standards, set that discipline, maintain it, do whatever it takes to maintain it. Right. So don't just smile with them. Don't say, they're doing this for the first time. Let me just have mercy on them. No, do not. Because by doing so, you're actually digging yourself a grave. Right. So my advice to you is that the first moment you step into the class, make sure that you are prepared. You know what you're doing. Because if you come up off as somebody who doesn't know what he's doing, they are going to test you, and they are going to be hard to discipline. So just make sure that from the word go, you set that discipline standard. Okay, what are the resources that have best helped me along the way? Um, Well, one of the resources that have helped me was the workshops. As teachers, we do have workshops that we go to, and they actually discuss certain things about learners, and there you meet different people that might also be experiencing the same problem as you are. You talk about it, you share it, or other people that have experienced the same problem, and they can share with you how they've managed to deal with it. And also, I've used the internet. I'd go online, read the articles about certain things that I want to know of. Like, for example, how to deal with the learner who doesn't listen to you. And also, you can talk to the teachers, people around you. So basically, that's what has best helped me along the way. Because at some point, I would feel like, it's not for me. I should just give up. But and resources, reading, going online, and reading about it and sharing with other people, that has actually best helped me. Who are the people that have been the most influential to me? There's a lot of people actually. If I were to name them, the list would go on and on. But I'm just gonna name a few. Starting with my mom, who used to sit with me in the evenings, helping me with my schoolwork when I was in about foundation phase. Right, so she would sit with me asking me questions like, what is 2 plus 2? If I say the wrong answer, obviously she would hit me at the back of my head, right? And if she asks me and then I give her the answers with no confidence. For example, I say 2 plus 2, I say 4, but getting ready to block the hits. So she would actually tell me, no, you need to be confident enough to say four, right? So as time goes, I started learning and learning and going to progressing to other phases, right? So she would just say to me, you know what, I've helped you, and I've actually helped you become independent when it comes to learning. So whatever you're struggling with, if you take a second and really think about it and give it your all, you are gonna get it right. And as time goes, I felt the need to pass it on, right? And I thank her for that actually. And the other people that have been the most influential um, to me are the learners, of course, right? You know, learners, they there's learners who can see when you're having a bad day. There's learners that will come and ask you, "Are you okay?" Even if you try and say even if you lie and say, "I'm okay," they're going to see that you're not okay. Because I remember at this point, I was on break duty, and then a learner came to me. It's like, "Sir, why do you look so down?" I'm like, "No, I don't look down. I look happy." He's like, "No, you're lying." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "No, okay. Anyway, just remember that for every dark cloud, there's a silver lining." I'm like, "What? What does that mean?" She said, "No, it means that for every bad day there are happy moments." And I was like, wow. And also, guys, seeing my learners progress in terms of their performance in academics, that's something that makes me really, really proud, right? So those are the ways that learners have influenced me. They've influenced me in a way that I didn't know that I was actually uh, being influenced by them, right? So because the love that they gave to me was so amazing, and them excelling in what they do, it was so much. You know, those feedbacks you would get from parents, those are the ones that will also make your day. So basically, those are the few that have been the most influential to me. One of the common myths that I would like to expose the falseness of is that teachers work lesser hours compared to other professions, of which is false, because teachers spend too much time planning for the lessons. They spend too much time marking the learner scripts, right? And also they spend time at school um, doing extramural activities. I'm talking about the sports that learners are taking part in. Those learners need coaches, they need people to guide them, right? So teachers work so hard that you would think they don't have a life. Right, so if there's one of the myths that I would like to expose the falseness of, is the fact that it is false when they say that uh, teachers work lesser hours compared to other professions. If there's one question that I would like to be asked that I was not asked, is what is the best part about teaching? Seeing your students grow and succeed in life, it's something that gives you a level of confidence as a teacher, because then now it means you have succeeded in reaching your goals and you have succeeded in helping learners achieve their goals as well, and that gives you the courage to keep going and do the same to others, and that on its own, it's something that makes you really proud of yourself. Where can the listeners connect with me online? Well, you can send me an email to my personal account, which is ndivhuwo.tshivhase at complacencylearning.com. And also, you can go to Facebook and LinkedIn and search for Ndivhuwo Tshivhase and connect with me there. And I'll be more than happy to connect with you, actually. What does learning mean to me? Learning for me is a process, and in that process, there's no cutting corners, right? So, learning happens when you acquire information that helps you keep up with the current trends. You know, if you're not acquiring information, or if you're not keeping up with the current trends, or if you're not doing something creative or innovative, that just simply means that you are not learning. So, by that definition, I can say that learning for me, it's acquiring new information that helps you keep up with the current trends. Is there anything that I would like to add? Of course, I would like to encourage everybody out there to keep learning. Even if you don't feel like it, you are going to be thankful to yourself at the end of the day. You must remember, guys, we make informed decisions through learning. Thank you very much, guys, for watching till the end. It's been an honor for me to share with you about my experiences as an educator. And, guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please remember to like and subscribe so you're notified when a new episode is posted. And, guys, please enjoy 2021 and make it great.